Hey guys, hello, how everybody doing? Just waiting to see if there's a few more people turn up, so see if that happens. I didn't realise this channel was a year old till this thing, so it took me by surprise when I had to look at my thing today. So I thought I'd just do a live, see how it goes, take it easy, you know. Hold on, just. Right, that's it. I'm switching my Facebook off. Let's see what happens. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all well. Looking forward to the summer coming in for a change. We're just getting the really weird weather. Hey Kirsten, how's it going, my babe? I hope you're well. It is always a pleasure to see you here. So how you doing? I hope, like I said, I hope you're well there. I'm not too sure how long the live's going to be today, but I just thought I'd do one just for a small thing. See if anybody else turns up. I've had a few problems this week. Nothing too serious. I've had problems with a paper I was writing and just some personal problems, but nothing so bad for me to whine about on here. So everything's okay. I've had a appointment at the hospital, so I'm just still waiting for results to come back. But other than that, I am splendid. I'm still alive and still breathing, as they say. I hope you're okay there, Kirsten. I hope you're doing well. Well, thank you very much, my babe. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. You know, sometimes when you're by yourself, you do feel like you do feel a bit crap sometimes. Well, you try to keep the words, try not to well, because of YouTube. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I can't say the words I want to say, but you know, sometimes you just when you're by yourself, you do feel a bit pants. But that's life, I guess, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, everything's okay. I just got to wait. I just got to wait for some test results to come back about my heart. So I'm taking it easy from there. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me just do this. Sort that out. Don't switch. Yeah, I just I have to wait for my I have to wait for my heart results to come back. They couldn't do one scan because my heart was beating 10 beat. Yeah, it was going too fast because I was at the hospital, and the other one they managed to do. So I just have to wait. So, have you been up to? What have you been up to then, Kirsten? I hope you've been well. I hope everything's doing good for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, Kirsten. It's really weird. You know, when people talk about being on the net and you talk about YouTube, but there is people that you genuinely care for when you do these things, and you genuinely hope they're well, and you don't want to see nothing bad. Well, you don't want to see nothing bad happen to anybody, but you want to see them do well, and you want them to be really cool and happy. That they're going to be out for walks. Do you know what, Kirsten? If you were here, if you lived over here, I'd take you in some of the best places to go for walks. Um, where I live, near where I live, there's you've got the Surrey Hills, and you've got like forests. Also, there's a couple of places. You've got the Silent Pool, which is a really nice place to walk. You've got Virginia Waters, which is to walk around the waters itself is pretty cool. And also, you've got the I'm trying to think. You've got the gunpowder mills, which is an old it's an old Tudor site, which they made gunpowder for the British Armed Forces. Oh, thank you very much. Well, it's true. I would. I'll take you out there. I'll show you places. You get to see like chocolate, what we call a chocolate box villages. You get to see all the old Mottle and was it Mottle and Woad houses? Well, the black and white houses, you know, with the white plaster and the black timbers. You've got plenty of them. And as you can go and see the castles and other stuff too. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll do a video about that. I'll do a video and we'll get to show you what these places are like. Also, we'll take you up place and show you going to the North Downs and the South Downs and places. I mean, there's places from where I live I can see straight into London on a good day. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. Hold on, this is bugging me at the moment. Yep. So I'll definitely do some videos like that and show the countryside. I mean, there's a road near me, and because we're down in the valley, if you go up on the road, if we do you know what I mean by bonfires night? I know you don't have that in America. So on bonfires night, remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. Okay, so this road is right on top of this valley, and on bonfires night, you can see almost every place that was doing fireworks because they do fireworks there on bonfires night. So you see every fireworks, and you can see fireworks displays, and you can see all that going off, and that's pretty cool. Well, that's pretty cool to go up there. It's just this road right on top of the valley there. So yeah, it's pretty lucky where I live. Really, really lucky. The only downside of it is so expensive here. So expensive. It is so much money. To buy a house, you need to at least have £500,000 or £750,000. At least you need to have a job where you're earning about 50 to £60,000 for both you and your partner. If you've got a partner, both of you need to be earning that type of money. Because it's what we called on the stockbroker belt. Yeah. So we're in what we call the stockbroker belt, and the stockbroker belt is where all the stockbrokers used to buy houses and live, and that drove the house prices way up, and it caused a massive increase in prices everywhere. There's a pub near me that's even had its own helicopter pad. So they used to get customers coming in by helicopter to go to this pub. Famous people live round near me who live in the area. One of them being Andy Murray. He's got a place near me. Phil Collins had a place near me. And football players, or soccer players, as you would call them, they've had places near me there. It's all money around here. Yeah, so it is a really expensive place to live in the south. So what's it like where you live then, Kirsten? I'm in Kansas. Is Kansas really that boring? I thought it'd be a bit of historical value to it too. You got to remember, I'm from the UK here, but there's got to be some things of interest in Kansas. You know, could be some nice places out there. Okay. Well, Kirsten, if I ever had the money, I'd wish you over here for a holiday. Really, I would. I'd take a tourist place to go would be London, but there's so many there's so many better places to go than London. People fall for the tourist traps. They go to London, they visit the museums, and they see the buildings, and they spend shed loads of money in these places. Then they go to places like Stonehenge and spend shed loads of money on Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a beautiful sight, but once you've seen it once, you've seen it. Unless you're out studying it, of course. There's a difference because they still don't know its function yet. But there's so many other places you can go in England. I mean, you can go to the Cotswolds. You can go to Dorset, Devon, Cornwall, mostly Missouri. Yeah, you can even go and visit the historic naval dockyards in Portsmouth for the scenery, for the best scenery in the world. Go to Scotland. Go to the Highlands in Scotland. Pardon me, because some of those places are some of the beautifulest scenery going. I mean, I remember one time I was in a place called Crieff, which is in Stirlingshire, and most famous person come from Crieff was Ewan McGregor. So I was in Crieff there, just outside it, and I was in this army camp, and all we heard, it was surrounded by all these hills and glens, and all we heard was a single piper. Couldn't tell where he was playing from, just heard this piper playing. It was amazing and actually quite haunting too. And if you're into spirits, if you're into ghosts, wow. Anywhere is haunted in England. That is not an exaggeration. Pubs are haunted. I used to work in a pub. I sort of helped my mate run it. He was the man. He was the boss of it. I just used to work to help him on a day-by-day function, run the bar, and do things like that. I woke up at my mate went out at about he went out just after the pub shut. I was the only person in the house, and next thing you know, I heard a full pub. I heard people talking. There was a massive crowd down there. I heard glasses clinking. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, we shall not talk about your TV so it doesn't turn on. So it doesn't. Yeah, so it doesn't turn itself on and off again. Yeah, but the pub I lived and we heard this thing and there was nobody there. my mate came in later, said, "Were you downstairs at all?" And he goes, "No." I said, "I thought that." He said, "What happened?" I told him I heard a full pub. When I mean a full pub, I mean a full pub, not just one or two people. I heard a buzz of chatter in this place. It was actually quite freaky. That GTV was freaky there, Kirsten. It really was. That was a good time. That was a laugh. But I'd like to make a moan. A moan about YouTube. This is YouTube algorithm. It doesn't help its yeah. Yeah, that was that. Dang, yeah. That was a bit freaky there. But I'd like to talk about YouTube and its algorithm. It doesn't help people who do historical videos or anything. I do historical shorts. I tried to do them. I tried to keep them as brief as possible, obviously, because you got to do it under a minute. So I tried to do this stuff, and you don't get hardly any views. It doesn't. YouTube doesn't push these videos. While a girl shaking a derriere for OnlyFans, that gets over 1 million of views. I just can't understand how the algorithm of YouTube seems to work. I really can't. I don't think they try to help people who do this type of stuff like I do. Because there is people out there, and there's people who do it so much better than me too. I'll admit that. Oh, Kirsten, if I'd done that, it'd be an earthquake. Come on, this is God's country here. We don't have earthquakes in Surrey. I'd be jailed. They would chuck me away. Oh, thank you very much. But I'll admit that there is people who do a better job than me. There is people who do this stuff better than me. I'm just getting used to doing this. I'd watch it. God help you then, love. God help you. Oh, but the YouTube algorithm does not help people like me. It doesn't. Doesn't push. I've done a video today. I put out a short today about. Fuck's sake! No. Oh, you do make me laugh, my babe. You really do. Oh, sometimes when you're feeling like crap and you got yeah, you're a brilliant person and you're lovely too. So thank you. Oh, maybe I'll DM you when I'm a little bit when I'm a bit more drunker. Yeah, when I've had a couple more tins, I'll do that for you. You're an absolute diamond there, my babe, as I say over here. You really are. But you know what I mean, though. I done a short today. I done a short. I released it. It's not the best. It gives some pictures out on what happened. 4 or 5 views. 4 or 5 views. And it's been on there for quite a long time. Somebody does a video. No. I'm going to try to be good. I'm going to try and be good, Kirsten. But somebody does a video of eating so many stuffing so many burgers down their throat. He gets 1 million views. I just don't understand it. I really don't. It's a bit weird, I think, how the algorithm works. They should try to help they should try to help people. If they they should do a YouTube educational thing, education side, where people can appreciate these types of things more. You know? Yeah, they had have you heard of a guy called oh god, what's his name? Randy. I think his name's Randy. He's a big stocky guy. Yeah. So I don't know what people are drawn to. Well, Kirsten, what I've learned is people are drawn to tits and ass. That is what people are drawn to. That is no joke. Yes, the British bloke, the bearded dick, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I mean, God's sake, I wouldn't like to go to the toilet after him. So do I, Kirsten, and so do I. Yeah, oh God, I know everything. But there's another guy, American guy, who came over here to the town where I'm from, where I live, actually, where I live. And he done an eating challenge too. He ate a full, massive, full English breakfast. It is, Kirsten. Funny enough, it is. It is. Tits and ass are a really good thing. And with a beer too. You can't forget a beer. Do you know what a full English is, Kirsten? You agree? Yeah, so I'll tell you what a full English is. A full English is typically what we do for breakfast over here on a special occasion, which is sausage, bacon, baked beans, egg. That could either be scrambled, fried, or poached, toast, black pudding, mushrooms, and tomatoes, and with fried bread. And that is called a full English breakfast. We have that with toast and a cup of tea. And it really starts you well in the morning. It is one of the best things to have in the morning there. It fills you up. It keeps you up for the rest of the day. It's just plain old saturated fat and salty goodness, as they say. And it's one of the things I can do cook so well too. Like I say, I used to work in the army camps, and I would cook a full. We would do like a breakfast for at least 500 odd soldiers. It'd be like two massive trays of sausage, about 17, 18 calf trays of bacon, 2 loaves of fried bread, 6 tins of beans, 6 tins of tomatoes, and there would be like 2 what we call Dixies or pans of scrambled egg. And they'll just cook that, and they'll just come up and get it themselves. Take what they like, or the thing. And so many eggs, it's unbelievable. And we used to do that. And I've worked as a breakfast chef in hotels. We used to do a full Scottish breakfast, which is slightly different to the English. And yeah, I used to live and work on an island in Scotland. I'm not going to say which island, but we used to live there and work there. And it was an amazing place. The only problem is you get cabin fever, because sometimes when the weather is shit, you can't get off the island. So you'd have to stay on the island, and sometimes that can be bollocks. You just needed to get out, and sometimes it was impossible to get out of the island. It really was. But it had some good times there. I had some good times. I fell into a stream, drunk. We walked across the golf course. We had a couple of beach parties. Oh no! It's just a little like what in Scotland they call it is more like a burn instead of a stream, which is like a really really small stream running across the golf course. And because we were walking across the golf course at the pitch, the dark of night, it really was a dark of night. My feet were left on the other side of the bank, and my chest hit the other side, and I busted my back. And it wasn't till the next couple of like a fortnight later, I caught the flu, and I sneezed, and my whole back spasmed. So I had to go to the doctors to get some really strong painkillers relief. Yeah, but there was beach parties. We used to have house parties. My room was one of the ones known for the parties there. I got told off once for having parties there. I got told to make sure that these things didn't happen anymore. And I went, yeah, okay. What else? God, it was just a different vibe. It was really cool. Yeah, it was just, once you've hurt your back, you've hurt your back. That's your back going to hurt for the rest of your life, I think. It just really hurt me there. So I still feel niggly pains from it. But at the time, it was funny. It was. You know? Ah. So what time is it over where you live then, Kirsten? I'm just getting a drink. I'm here. So what time is it over where you are? And what do you like to do? I mean, that's what interests me more also. You know? 4:28 p.m. Okay. So what's your favourite thing you'd like to do in your place then, where you live? Always intrigues me what people like to do in different countries. I don't know why. And here's a good one. If you were to sell your place as me as a tourist spot where you live, without telling me where you live, how would you word it? If I said I'd like to come to the US, I would like to go to there, to there, to there. How would you word it there? Yeah, that's pretty much same as life over here, Kirsten. That really is. Today I went into town. I went to my favourite bakery stand because there's always there. So I went and got some baking goods from there. Got like got a meat pie and some cakes and stuff. I've heard fun place to visit. I also heard Florida's a dangerous place too. Saying that, I had a friend. He was my internet friend, but he was a good guy, and he used to actually talk to me online, and he was trying to make plans to come and visit me over here. And he moved from Jersey to Florida, and it was just before Christmas. Was it just before Christmas or just after Christmas? Near the time, anyway. He was, I presume, murdered. Somebody. Yeah, I missed talking to him. He was a good guy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say that. I'm actually miss here talking to him. You know, we just used to chat crap, and you say, "Oh, come and visit a man." And well, that'd be brilliant. I said, "I'll take you there." And we're talking about house prices and different places there. And he goes, "Well, wow!" And you said, "I'd love to come over here and visit with his partner." And yeah, sad. We used to have Mormon missionaries come round from the US, and just used to chill out. And I used to have a laugh of them too and talk to them, and because they're only young guys themselves, aren't they? These Mormon missionaries, you know. Hmm. Oh dear, dear. Anyway, so I don't know what to say now. Sorry, bummed myself out. Just having a look at emails. Excitement. So, I don't know what to say. Really, is this YouTube stuff is harder than people think it is. You know. Let's put this up here. Do. It's a very cool thing to do. Also, sometimes because sometimes the algorithm doesn't help. It really does not help you. It only helps the bigger people. YouTube's quite bad for that type of thing. You know. We'll think of other ways of doing this. Sorry, I just zoned out then. I don't know why I zoned out. Not much of a celebration, is it? Maybe you reap what you sow. Oh dear. Well, if this doesn't pick up within an hour, I'm going to shut it down anyway. I'll close it down. There's no point keeping it on or open for, because nobody's here. You know what I mean? It's this YouTube life is very hard sometimes. It is. It is. So, like I say, keep this on for another 30 minutes and see if people pop up, and people don't, and I'll I'll just say goodnight to everybody then. It's maybe because there's other people on too that are doing lives. Oh dear, stupid people. You know, it's this can be very. It can be very hard. It can be very heartbreaking too. Because you think you're doing well, and suddenly you look and thinking, "Oh God," you know. And there's then you got to think of new ways of getting people. Then you got to think of new ways of doing other stuff. Then you have people saying you should do it this way and you should do it that way, and what you should do is this, and what you should do is that. And what they've got to remember is that is you that's doing this is my channel, and while I have to listen to people, and you do, is you have to build up a customer base or a people base. You also got to stay true with yourself, and you got to do what you feel is best for you, not for the people, but it's best for you. And you try to make good content, and you try to do good videos. And it's very hard when you don't have a skill in video editing or anything like that, and you got to try to learn on the harp, and it may not be perfect, but you try to do it to the best of your abilities. And you know you can't afford to get an editor or a producer or whatever you want to call them, and you haven't got the money to spend on that, so you try to do it like yourself. And people, you just haven't got the money to throw at things now. Everything's getting so expensive. When I first moved into here where I live now, I used to do a fortnight shopping on £45 a fortnight, and that could buy me 2 meals a day. Now, for 2 meals a day, it could cost you over £100. A leg of pork would cost me, or a shoulder of pork would cost me £5 or £6. Now that's gone up to £9 odd, £9 or £10. You know, I can remember going to the shop and buying a tin of baked beans from 2p. Now they cost about 60 to 70p. Snacks. But what makes it really worse is, I will go on my little stand here now. What makes it worse? You find that processed food is cheaper than just buying natural food. Unless you want to go all vegetarian and just eat vegetables, which is fine if you're into that type of diet. I'm not knocking it. There's people who do that. Good for them. But I'm sorry. I like my chicken drumstick. I like my bacon. I like a bit of sausage. And I like a bit of steak. I'm going to carry on eating those. you know. But you find that these processed foods are more cheaper than just a regular thing there. I mean, chicken breasts, two chicken breasts can cost you up to £5 or £6 here. You know? A pint of beer is £6 odd now, unless you go with the spoons, and you can get it really cheaper. But not everybody's got a Wetherspoons in their place where they live. Huh. So, I don't know what to do now. Nobody's here. It's only me. That's fine. I'll put the thing in case anybody turns up. If anybody turns up, they can come up and there. Very doubtful. Well, should I close this down now or just wait till the full 60 minutes? I don't know. Like I said, I've had a few problems this week. I've had a paper to write, which was a bit of a struggle. This paper, I've had a few personal problems. I was supposed to try to write something for a new video, but I couldn't do it because my friend had problems. So he was supposed to have came and pick me up, so he couldn't done that. So we had to have a chat about that. I've got another video I've got a red planning to do. It'll be involving about one of the shorts I've done. So hopefully give more context on the shorts. I've got to try to do that. I've got a computer that's breaking down. If you hear noises, that's my computer and it's breaking down. And I just haven't got the money to replace it. It's going to cost me well over £1,000 to replace. And it just all adds on, doesn't it? Like I said, I've got I had scans on my heart a couple of days ago. They couldn't do one scan because my heart was beating so fast, so they had to do another scan to check to see how things are with it. I still haven't heard the results from that one, so that's a bit worrying. I'm a bit worried about that. Me. So it's just all compiled this week. I know people go through a lot worse. I know that. But it's, it just happens sometimes. I would love this channel to grow. I would love to do that. I'd like to do some more better content than I have been doing. But it's the ability, I've lacked the ability to do that. I haven't got the money to get anybody to do it for me yet. It'd be good if I could do that. The main aim is to do more not more like not podcast type videos, but more in front of the camera videos. I've got a camera. I've got a nice camera actually, so hopefully can do a bit of that. And try to just release videos with these lives, doing at least once or twice a month. Because sometimes you get oversaturated by doing lives. I don't want that to happen. But yeah. I just don't know what to say now. Okay, well, I'm talking to myself. The first rule is talking to yourself. If you answer yourself back, then you know you're going crazy, and I'm not going to answer myself back. So, to the people who have been here, to Kirsten, been here, thank you so much. To other people who have dropped by, I can see you've been dropping by. I wish you all the best. Have a blessed day. Look after yourselves. Be good to each other. And you all take care now and have fun. All right, there, guys. I'll see you later. Good night.